This is just who I am. That's an excuse that you tell yourself to make yourself feel better about all the things you haven't accomplished. It's an excuse. It's a victim mentality. This is just who I am. No, it is a lie. In this video, I'm going to share 3 key steps to shatter your excuses, face your fears, and build the future you deserve. You can rewrite your story to whatever you want it to be, and you can start today, not Monday, today. Let me break this down for you. The biggest lie you're telling yourself is, this is just who I am. I'm just shy. I'm quiet. I'm not a businesswoman. I'm too old for that. I don't have the skills for that. It's just who I am. I'm an introvert. I'm not a morning person. The biggest lie you're telling yourself is believing that your identity is fixed forever. It's not. Your habits, your patterns, your choices, they can always be changed. Your habits, your beliefs, your patterns, the words that you speak to yourself shape who you are, and you can change them whenever you want to. This is going to hit deep, because when I realized this shit, it hit me deeply and it hurt. But it's exactly what I needed to break through. When you say, this is just who I am, it's not a fact. It's an excuse. It's a shield for your ego, keeping you comfortable but stuck. This is harmful because these excuses are cementing your old beliefs and holding you back from growth. You might be thinking you're healing yourself by, oh, well, this happened to me when I was a child, so this is why I am the way that I am. Sometimes it can be beneficial to understand the why, but you cannot keep on saying, well, this is why I am the way I am. Sure, if you want to know why you are this way, figure it out, but then you need to let it go. If you continue to tell yourself that same story of, this is why I am the way that I am, you are just playing a victim. You'll play a victim for the rest of your life. We need to get honest with ourselves as much as it hurts. Get honest with yourself. A small example is, I would always say, I'm not a morning person. Therefore, every single morning, I would wake up very crabby, in a bad mood, because I told myself this story that I am not a morning person. Was this true? Or is it just a story I'm telling myself to excuse my behavior? Another personal example is, all my life since I was a child, the grown-ups around me would tell other people, oh, she's just so quiet and shy. She's so shy. So in my brain, I would say, I am shy. Yes, I'm shy. I'm shy. I'm shy. I'm just quiet. And then I would cement that belief for the next 25 years of my life. I'm done. I'm done. I am not shy. I am not quiet. Because when you really get to know me, you know I'm not shy and I'm not quiet. We have to get honest with ourselves. What are the excuses and the lies that we're telling ourselves to make ourselves feel better, to protect our ego? What are these excuses? Are they true? Or are we just trying to stay comfortable? If you avoid the discomfort, like tough conversations, new habits, or scary goals, yes, you might feel comfortable and safe, but it is a success killer. And anyways, the longer that you dodge these things, the bigger the discomfort grows. Change might be scary, but do you know what's even scarier? Is looking back 5-10 years and realizing that you're the exact same person. That's what's scarier. To me, should be to you too. Discomfort is the doorway to growth. Avoiding it means avoiding your potential. For example, are you saying, oh, I don't have time to read a book. Oh, I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time for this or that. Okay, well, let me ask you something. Are you watching TV at night? Are you scrolling for an hour after work? Okay, then you have the time. Because those are things that you could easily stop doing and replace it with a new habit. You do have the time. That's an excuse. We have to stop making justifications for being the same person, for being stuck. We have to stop justifying why we are the way we are. And we have to get down to the hard truth. There's power in honesty. There's power in realizing that maybe you have things you can work on. You're not weak for having things to work on. You are powerful. There's power in honesty. And you'll be doing yourself a favor by getting really honest with yourself. Ask yourself, what are my goals? And what are the things that I'm doing that is holding me back? What are the things I'm telling myself? What are the things that I'm doing right now to avoid achieving them? And usually those things are the things that you have to stop doing in order to achieve them. Change is not a quick fix. It requires sacrifice. You know, in the first few months, you're going to be battling these old habits. You're going to be going back and forth. You're going to be fighting yourself with these old habits. It's going to be hard. You have to sacrifice. But after a few months, you'll start to see that foundation that you've been laying for the new habits. You know, and then in year 2, and this takes time, yes, year 2, it will become automatic. It will start to feel easier. It will start to become who you are, this new version of you. So to summarize, point number 1, key factor number 1, stop making excuses. Stop saying, this is who I am. This is why I am the way that I am. Stop it. Point 2, face what you're avoiding. Become very honest with yourself. What are you avoiding? Point 3, rewrite the stories that are keeping you stuck. What are you going to do to change? What do you have to stop doing to change? Rewrite the script to your life. Rewrite the script to your identity. Your identity is not fixed. It can always be changed. I like to think about, myself, me, standing, waiting for me at a door, right? I envision myself, my future self, waiting patiently. And she's like, in her mind, just being so patient. She has positive thoughts for me. She knows I'm going to get to her. And she's just waiting there at that door. And this version of me right now is working towards getting to her. Your future self is waiting for you, guys. She is waiting for you. Don't you want to become that person? Let's hold each other accountable. Comment below, what's one excuse that you're going to let go of today? Guys, I'm dropping videos 2 to 3 times a week, so hit the subscribe button and tune in for the next life-changing mindset, habit, or tip. I love you guys. Bye.